Great one. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our Robust Life event, the first event for November 2018. We only have 8 more events, and then that's 2018 done. Like, it's crazy. 2nd of November, only about 59 more days till the end of the year. How would you sum it up in one word? Don't tell me. Has it been epic? Has it been challenging? Has it been all highs? Has it been high, low, or all low? However it has been, we are truly grateful that we're here tonight. And we're truly grateful that we still have the breath of life. And I think as long as we do have that, we're truly grateful and we're blessed that we are able to share and be a positive impact in wherever we're a part of. And that's what this movement is about: inspiring others, raising others up, staying positive in the madness of life. And that positiveness is not out of because life is good, but because most of us has experienced some really shallow lows and very deep lows and very sideways lows in whatever shape or form of life is. But for most of us here tonight, we make the decision that we're going to celebrate life and live, love life. And so tonight is about sharing what this opportunity is. It's about sharing stories and about sharing the health side of the product that we have. So the business behind this movement is Choose Plus, and Choose Plus is worldwide. You'll hear more about what it is as a company. Tasha is going to share about it. And then you're going to hear a story from two lovely ladies from outside of Auckland about how this has impacted their health and how this has also impacted them lifestyle-wise in terms of their wealth. And that's what I love about this platform and this company, because it's given us that it allows us to live out our own individual vision and mission and purpose, impacting health and impacting well-being and lifestyle all over the world. So I'm really grateful if you're here as a guest. Welcome. And if you're watching back the recording, awesome that you are spending the time checking out what this is all about. So with no further ado, I'll hand it over to Tasha, who's going to share with us what Choose Plus is all about. Take it away, Tasha.
Thanks, Lati. Choose Plus is an amazing, amazing company, and they have cracked the code in bringing to the world the best nutritional support product ever. They have simply put fruit, veggies, and berries in a capsule. And we all know that when we eat fruit and veg, we all know that we need fruit and veg to help us in our health and to give us what our body needs. And so this company has cracked the code in putting that in a capsule for us. For me personally, I started taking them in February last year, and I had suffered with imbalance in my hormones. I struggled with infertility. I broke out in cystic acne because of it, and I was always low in iron. But a few months after taking it, my cystic acne has cleared. My iron levels had shot up, and in 5 months taking the product, the doctors had confirmed that I was carrying our second child. And to me, I really understood then what this fruit and veg capsule was doing into my body, and that it was fueling my body right. So I'll just share, go over our products with you. We have 4 simple products here. And this is our premium pack here, which is our fruit, veggie, and berries. They're very nice and colorful. So we've got our veggies, our fruit, and our berries. And this is basically just food. Like I said in the capsule, there is no health warnings on these products. It is a food label. So what is written in the ingredients list is just basically what fruit, veggie, and berries is in this product. And our products here are grown on proprietary farms, which is exclusive only to the Choose Plus company. And it's something that I'm really proud about in this company, is that it's not a patent company where someone can come and copy this. It is proprietary. It's just exclusive only to Choose Plus company. So we are the only ones who can do this and do it well. And so these farms where the produce come from, they have records of it going back over 3, 6, 7 generations. And so that proves that the farms where the Juice Plus is grown is non-GMO, it's herbicide, pesticide free, it's yeast, mold, bacteria free. It is clean, very, very clean. So all this produce is picked at ripened level. None of this green bananas in the supermarket. They wait until it's ripe, and then they're picked then to lock in all the nutrients in the produce. And they're all pulped in a big blender. Everything is put into the pulp, or the stalk of the broccoli, the top part, crown of the pineapple, the skin of the pineapple, and all these amazing bits of fruit and veg that we usually discard. It's all in there, and I've come to understand that it is in the skin and the pips and the stalk of the fruit and veg where a lot of fiber comes from that our bodies need. So that's amazing. It's whole food all blended up in there. And then it's all dehydrated at a very low, cool temperature. A thin shear is there, and it's all powdered up, and then in our capsules, and it looks like this. That's our berry one. And so it's put in a vegan capsule there, a variety of over 30 plus fruit, veggies, and berries in that in this 3-pack here. Taking every day. So this is a convenient form to get your fruit and veggie intake every single day in a capsule. And like I said, I know for myself, when I eat better, I feel so much better. And imagine the impact of 30 plus fruit and veggies and berries in your body. That was my experience. And not only from experience, but Juice Plus is the most researched product of its kind out there, and there is close to 40 published, peer-reviewed, gold standard, pharmaceutical grade in the Medline journals. Medline meaning all the health professionals turn to that journal to look for stuff, and it has a high rating in that journal. So it's backed by research, proven to increase immunity in the body and decrease inflammation. And we're all aware that inflammation, all forms of illness is some form of inflammation in the body. So to have something that decreases the inflammation in the body and just really supports your health, for you to have a stronger immune system, fruit and veg. I just keep referring to fruit and veg because it's fruit and veg. And so I love that. I love that it's so simple. We also have a Healthy Starts for Families program where any adult who takes our fruit and veg capsules also can sponsor a child between the age of 4 to 18 to have Juice Plus in a chewable form or in the capsules as well. Now, all the fruit and veg that's in the capsule, it's the same in here, but they're just in a gummy form. Not made out of gelatin though. It's fruit pectin, sweetened with tapioca syrup, to give it that nice sweet taste, because dry broccoli might not taste that good. And so with this study, it's been studied over hundreds of thousands of families and children, and children have been proven to have less doctor visits. They're not getting sick, obviously, because their immune system is strong. And my son has only been home with a cold 1 day this year, and their awareness of their health increases as well. And I definitely know that in my experience, where my son is more aware of more fruit and veggies, and he's more aware of drinking water. So that's like life lessons that the body is teaching kids, themselves, and for them to understand that is takes one thing off the list as a mom to kind of think about and do. And our second product that we have here is our amazing omega blend. This is an omega blend of a full spectrum. So it's omega-3s, omega-6s, omega-7s, and 9s. And if you're aware of fish oil supplements, I would highly recommend that you look into this omega, because this is a plant-based omega blend. So we cut out the middle fish and go straight to the source where the omegas are extracted from, which is the algae plant. And Juice Plus farms this plant and extracts all the omegas from there, alongside omegas from tomato seed oils, pomegranate seed oils, raspberry seed oils from plant sources. And what's the truth behind fish oil supplements is that you're actually taking in rotten fat, or like you're wasting your money basically. So looking into this omega source, plant source, is I'll definitely recommend for you to do that, because this is world leading for our company to do this product, and it's been amazing. It's amazing to improve your brain function, and I feed this also to my children. So that's our omega blend there. And we also have what is our macronutrition, which covers our healthy fats, carbs, and proteins in a plant-based shake. This is whole food shakes, not a protein shake. It covers everything, your fats, your carbs, and your protein, all extracted from ancient grains and veggies. So my son and myself can have chocolate for breakfast, but it's actually full of veggies and vitamin D and amazing good stuff here for us. So that's our shakes, and they also come in French vanilla flavor as well. And so anyone who takes Juice Plus, we also have an amazing Juicy Body Transformation Program. It's a health program which is hosted online. This is one of the recipe books and the guide. It was created by Kara Westwick, who was top 10 in Australia MasterChef 2014. Her passion for keeping healthy simple is really shown in this health program, where the recipes and workouts to really help the family as a whole. Every recipe I've tried has been hubby and child approved, 100%. And for someone who doesn't like cooking, I love that I've found a healthy program that's really made cooking simple and fun for me. So that comes free for a lifetime. You can get access to it for a lifetime when you join the Juicy family and start taking these products to help you in your external health. And I guess the last thing I wanna leave with is that there's so many stuff out there. There's so much vitamins. There's so many health programs. And what I love about Juice Plus is that we just been able to keep it real simple, bring it back to what our body is supposed to be eating in this time of processed and packaged foods, taking it back to whole foods, taking it back to fruit and veg, what your body can recognize as food, and then have the power to do what it's supposed to do. And that benefits that you will receive is going to be different from everyone else, but you'll hear a lot of the testimonies here tonight. So I love that we got to share this with you all tonight. Thank you.
Thanks, Tasha, rocking it. I know you've literally probably just walk in the door and sit down with your bub and, amazing. You rocked it. And for those of you who probably don't know Tasha, I've known her for quite a long time. And every time we come to this meeting on Zoom, she looks younger every time. And I know it's Juice Plus. So gorgeous, Tasha. Thank you. We'll pass it on now to the beautiful Denise, who's going to tell us where she's tuning from. And she's got a lovely, lovely little mocha there. And you know, what health pain were you before Juice Plus? So how was life before and now? Please share with us, Denise.
Kia ora. Kia ora, everybody.
Kia ora.
Gosh, lovely to be back on our Juice Plus. Anyway, kia ora, my name is Denise. Now, I've been with Juice Plus since the beginning of the year, and the reason why this all happened was because I was going through changes in my life, changes in my personal life as well, and I got to a point where I was getting a little bit run down as well, mentally and physically, just totally run down. And I was also super busy with my work. I'm a nurse in the community, and I'm still nursing in the community, but my work takes me out and about all over the whole of the Waikato, which I cover. And so basically I was getting tired, and pre-Juice Plus I was actually buying a lot of multivitamins and also fish oils. Now, I guess I really started buying these products is because I wanted to look good. You know, I started thinking to myself, yep, I'm purchasing fish oils and baby, it's all right, it's only fireworks. Sorry, we've got fireworks. No, okay. There are fireworks outside, okay? I know they're scary. It's all good, it's all good. Anyway, so what happened was I just got to that point where I was just buying all these products because I felt good, you know, and it made me feel good that I had multivitamins and I was buying fish oils, and so they were on my shelf. However, all that did was just waste my money. It just didn't do me any good at all. And so what happened was, just to cut a long story short, I was introduced to Juice Plus by our lovely host, Lati, after going through this program called, oh, hang on. It was about mummies anyway. And I thought to myself at first, well, I'm not a mummy, I'm a grandmother, but I'm also a mum to 5 adult boys. And so what happened, sorry. And anyway, so what happened was Lati introduced me to Juice Plus, and because I'm not really a pill taker, really, you know, I mean, even though I bought fish oils and multivitamins, I didn't really take them. So anyway, these babies actually ended up on my doorstep, and I tell you, I didn't even research the product at all when Lati told me about Juice Plus. I didn't go looking into it. I didn't research. I knew nothing about it. I just went into them wholeheartedly. But I will also say, and I will acknowledge the source of why I actually turned to this, is because through my time of getting quite run down and unwell and very, very tired, I absolutely got on my hands and knees and I cried out, and I just really prayed. See, I love the Lord Jesus Christ with all my heart, and it doesn't matter, you know, I mean, I love him, so I really need to acknowledge God right here and now. And so I prayed out to him and I said, Lord, you need to help me here, because I don't know what's happening to my body right now. You know, at that time I was a little bit obese. I was between 86 kgs and 92. And for my height, and I'm only 5'4", that's not good. So yeah, so I was a little bit overweight. And just feeling really under the weather. So anyway, when Lati came along with the product and introduced me to it, as I said, they ended up on my doorstep. And I will say that I haven't looked back at all. I haven't looked elsewhere. You know, I mean, Juice Plus to me is not a replacement food product. What it did for me, it actually closed the gap of that, you know, just close that nutritional gap for me, because I didn't realise just how precious food was, you know, to our bodies, particularly at a cellular level. And being a nurse, I should know all this. I'm a diabetes nurse educator as well. So, yeah, and I know, and I preach a lot about food and healthy living and stuff like that. But since having Juice Plus, this actually just enhanced, and it actually built on what was happening with me at the time. So anyway, so I started taking the Juice Plus products. I started with our premiums, which is the fruit, the veggie and the berry. So I started on these 3 babies, and then I also started on the omega as well. And the reason why I wanted the omega is because I really suffered really badly with arthritis. Yeah, and okay, so Dwight is also mentioning her lolly fruits as well. She loves these. And also these products as well.
You like that?
Yeah, I do. Nanny loves them.
And Daddy loves that.
Yeah, and Daddy loves those too.
That's
yeah.
Cooker and Daddy.
Yeah, and Cooker loves those too. So anyway, so going back to my arthritic problem. See, I've got really crooked fingers. As you can see, that finger there is looking that way. That there is starting to come in. Now, I haven't been able to do this at all pre-Juice Plus. And since I've been taking Juice Plus, I can hold a cup without dropping it. I can actually tip the water jug hot water jug into my cup without feeling like I'm going to drop it. I can actually cut my food properly as well, and I can cut the children's food. So there's a whole lot of things that I can do better with my fingers. I also do a lot of korowai work as well, and so I'm actually working on finishing my baby korowai that I started about 3 years ago, and I haven't been able to work on it because of my fingers. But since the Juice Plus, I think this has got a lot to do with the omegas, as Tash was saying, that these help build up those amino acids in the body, and just creates that oily, fibrous feeling in your body as well. So yeah, where am I with Juice Plus, and where am I with my work as well? I will admit that I feel a lot better in myself. I'm not so tired. As you can see, I've got children and my grandchildren as well. And being 61 years old, I've actually started to lose a bit more weight. As I said, this is not a food replacement at all. This just absolutely helps to bridge that gap, that nutritional gap, because as a busy woman, I don't find that time to actually get down there and put together a proper meal as such. But like, I do eat healthy. I will admit now that I'm eating a lot healthier than I did, and I'm finding time to sit down and eat. And I'm now sitting down between where I'd like to be, between 79 and 83 kgs. So I didn't join the Shred program at all this year because I've got a lot going on for me, but I feel so much better. I sleep a lot better as well. I'm not so tired in the mornings. I don't suffer anymore with cramp, praise the Lord. And I used to be really bad with cramp in my calves, and I don't suffer that anymore. So I'm really, really pleased with that. Juice Plus has actually helped me be able to build what I need to build to keep myself healthy. So praise the Lord. Thank you.
Amen. And thank you so much, Denise, for sharing that. And I'm not making this up, guys. It's like people who are sharing here, we journeyed with Denise, and she's just glowing and growing younger and slimmer every time. You're an inspiration to many, Denise. Thank you. We'll hand it over now to this rock star, Ravel, who's going to tell us how this amazing product behind it work. Take it away, Ravel.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me on tonight, Lati and team. Before Juice Plus came into my life, where was I? I was on maternity leave, we were on one salary, so we were looking to not to replace any, or to get some more money come into my bank account every month. But so I was on maternity leave, and the fact that I was nearing my time, that my maternity leave was coming to an end, I was looking for a way to put some money into my bank account, help out with the household, bills, etc., and still feel like I'm making a contribution, but while still being at home. So I stumbled upon the Mommy's on a Mission video, and I must admit, I was skeptical in the beginning. I probably watched the video about 3 to 4 times before I actually said, yes, let's do this. What have I got to lose? So what appealed to me most was, as Tasha mentioned, after the products appealed to me most because I'm big into health and, fitness. And so the products just made sense to me and my family. And then also the other part of the business is actually you can make money from it. So when I did join the business, as you do, you go out and you sort of talk to people about what you're doing, etc. And one of the myths that one of the questions people asked me was, is this a pyramid scheme? And I sat back and I went, well, what a pyramid scheme looks like would be our traditional job. Sorry, my whiteboard marker is dead, so paper it's going to be. So for me, this is sort of our traditional job that I currently work in. I do work a full-time job still. So I'm a travel consultant, and when you start out as a travel consultant, you start out at the bottom here as a junior consultant. So you're basically just doing domestic bookings, etc. You then move up to an intermediate role, a senior travel consultant, a team leader, and then your CEO. Oops, hold on, CEO at the top there. So in order for me to get to the CEO position, well, first of all, I can actually get to a team leader position, but which means I have to actually fight my way and claw my way to a team leader position, because there's in a travel agency, there's probably only one or two at most. So the chances of me getting, or I have been the team leader, but it took me a long time to get there, and I had to not step on my colleagues' toes, but also fight. I mean, they become friends, and you fight for these positions. And for me to get to CEO is zero, because I'd have to really own a travel agency to get to that position. So when I looked at the Juice Plus model, it totally made sense to me. So Juice Plus model is shaped like an open rectangle, where you come in at the bottom here, however you called as a virtual franchise. And what that means is that basically wherever you are, as long as you've got a Wi-Fi connection, you can do this business. And starting off with your virtual franchises, you move up in ranks until you get to the pinnacle position of national marketing director. Now anyone can get to national marketing director, no matter who you are. You can be 20 years old, 50 years old, you can be a single mom, you can be anybody. No matter who you are, you can get to national marketing director. What I loved about this business is you cannot get to the top or the pinnacle position without actually linking arms with your fellow colleagues or fellow teamies in order for you to get to the top. So as your team's business grows, so does your business grow, and that's how you get to the pinnacle position. What's great about the business as well, as you unlock these different levels in the business, there are bonuses along the way, which I'll talk about a bit later on. So in looking at the structure, it totally made sense to me. Whereas with your traditional business, for me, a pyramid scheme is where the person at the top is benefiting, where the person at the bottom is working their butts off, but not actually getting return on investment. Whereas with Juice Plus, the open rectangle, you work your butt off and you get rewarded by reaching that pinnacle position. So there's also so typically in this business, you see three kinds of people that come into this business. You get person A, which was me in the beginning, which was looking for about $500 to $1,000 just to have, they may just want to have their products for free. So that's person A. They come in, they want the product for possibly cheaper or for free, because you get paid commission back on your own products, which I don't know of any other business where you actually get paid on your own order. But so that's person A. Then you get person B, which was me, looking to earn about $500 to $1,000 each month, just so that you can help out with household, bills, maybe say a little bit yes to more, maybe have a little vacation fund. So yeah, that was me. But then I quickly realized, looking at people that have gone before me and people that have reached the pinnacle position, what the potential earnings are there. And that is person C. So they come in and they've got this big vision and they know where they're going and how big this business can grow and what it can be for them. So I've transition from person B into the person C, because I can totally see how this business can change my family's life. So those are the three people that you typically see in this business. And what I was talking about, the bonuses along the way. So we get paid three ways in this business. I'll just get a clean page. So the first way we get paid is bonuses. And the bonuses is, as I mentioned, as you move up in rank, there's different promotions and bonuses along the way, which you can unlock. So it's not just the money you're getting paid, but you're also getting, in addition to, you're getting bonuses. Then the next way you get paid is retail sales profit. What that means is, as you connect the customer to the products, you get paid on that order, you get paid on those orders. And what's great is you don't have to hold stock. I don't have a garage full of stock sitting there. No stock you don't hold stock. The company ships directly to your customer and money lands into your bank account. Then the third way you get paid is commission. And commissions is, sorry, yes, commission. And commission is as your team is put as your team is also put orders into their business, you actually get the opportunity to be paid on their business as well. So for me, getting paid 3 ways is unheard of. Like, I can't remember the last time I had a bonus, or even a bonus in my traditional job. So this company rewards people for working hard, for connecting your customers to the product, for helping your team members in this business. So for me, it made total sense, and I can just see myself going further and further and further, and there's absolutely no stopping me. So Lati, I'll hand it back to you.
Thank you so much, Ravel. And yep, there's no stopping you. And we look forward to celebrating all your wins. And thank you so much for sharing that part of the business, Ravel. If you have any more questions about the business and how it works, please just ask the person who invited you here tonight. And one of the other revenue that we always say that we get paid in the business, it's the emotional revenue that we get. And it's a reflection of that tonight by Hollie being here. We have welcome, Hollie. Thank you so much for being our special guest tonight. And Hollie is from one of our other tribes, and we've linked arm, we've connected. The friendship is everlasting, really. The friendship that we have built and connected with these people. There's no direct money, benefit, but the fact that we're all here, real heart in operation, raising other women up, empowering one another. So Hollie here tonight, win-win situation here, sharing her amazing journey with us. What pain were you before Juice Plus, Hollie, and how are things, and what are you excited for in the future with your business?
Awesome. Thanks heaps, Lati. Thanks everyone on tonight. You guys are amazing. I love your energy, and awesome to be here. So for me, I started with Juice Plus around 18 months ago, and I have my own health testimony too, but tonight I'm going to talk a little bit around how the business has helped me and my whānau. So when I started out, I was not looking for anything. I'm a full-time teacher, or I was at the time that I started. I was full-time teaching, and my husband had an awesome full-time job. And obviously there's always need for more money when you have 4 children in the house, and 3 of them are teenagers. And our kids are all sports mad, so they always cost us a fortune anyhow. But it was our choice to have the 4, so that was kind of just something that we footed the bill. So we weren't really looking for something to supplement our income or anything like that. What happened was I took the products for about a week. At the time I was really seriously injured. My shoulder was due for surgery, and within sort of a week and a half I was not taking any of the pain relief medication. I didn't feel any pain in my shoulder. I cancelled my surgery within about a month of taking the products, and that kind of said a lot to me. A little bit like Denise's story. It kind of just made sense that the only thing that I had changed was, taking Juice Plus. And I knew that my people, Māori people, suffered a lot from things like diabetes, heart conditions. Recently had lost my parents-in-law from heart disease and dementia. So I really just thought this is an awesome way for me to share with, our family and to try and make them healthier. So that was how I got into the business. I still work full-time. I'm now a consultant for an education, a home-based education company in New Zealand. And I think part of me being able to reach out and stop teaching and actually step outside of my comfort zone to become more of, in that sort of consultancy role, is all due to Juice Plus and the mentorship that we get. I have had the most amazing personal development in the last 18 months. We just have some unbelievable leaders in this industry that's so into us every day. We reach out, we need help. There's training that we can go to, there's conferences, that everything is just, you know, world class. So I think that me being able to apply for that job and go through such a huge process in that, and just step out of my comfort zone is due to being a part of this business. Part of this business as well as the community, like Lati said. I'm like part of the wider team that Lati, you know, that we're all involved in. And so Lati's right, there's no direct financial benefit for me tonight, but the financial benefit is far outweighed by the personal relationships that we have with each other and the friendships. It's almost like a sisterhood. I want to say sisterhood, but there's guys too. So, you know, I don't know what you call that. We just call it a tribe. You know, there's just, I've been to some amazing places. I've been able to finance trips. Another great part of the business is that we sort of are encouraged to create vision boards. A real big win for us this year was that my husband was able to get a Harley Davidson. Yay! It's been a dream of his for years, and so Juice Plus has been able to fund that dream of his, along with obviously both of our hard work. And it's just awesome. He's away for 5 days actually riding to the very top of the North Island on his new bike, so he's very happy. And yeah, it's just meant more for all of us. I can say yes to more, and can treat myself, can treat my children. I don't have to say no all the time. I can, you know, not worry at the supermarket. Even though we had great jobs and we're working full time, there's always still that kind of struggle. You know, everyone knows that, and to live in New Zealand at the moment, it's incredibly hard to get by, especially when you've got a large family. So yeah, that's kind of where we are. I'm so excited for the future. I think it's really awesome that even when, like, obviously getting to those points that Ravel talked about and those bonuses, we do have to do some hard work, and it is hard work when you're working full time and you're also a mum and you've got other commitments, outside of Juice Plus. But even in the months where you have a little bit of downtime, nobody kind of pressures you to get back on the bandwagon. You just kind of go at your own pace, and when you're ready to jump back on, you do that, and everyone welcomes you back in. And so even though I sort of, I think that, I don't know, I just like it because there's just no pressure to have to meet different targets and things like that. It's kind of like a family. Yeah, we're all there to help each other, and I'm just really happy that 18 months ago I said yes to the business opportunity, and I'm excited to see where this goes for us from here. Our vision board has kind of grown. We've got heaps more stuff that we've added to it, and I've just started looking at new build houses in our area, which is exciting. So yay, can't wait. So thanks heaps, guys. Thanks, Lati.
Thank you so much, Hollie. Congratulations. That is mighty epic. Well done. And that's a wrap. And so if you have any more questions, please do ask. And as Hollie mentioned, and Ravel talked about this business, we're not a signing up club. We don't get paid for signing people up. We get paid when we help, empower, and basically journey with other women, with other families, and helping them, cheering them on, reaching their goal. And yes, it's not easy. Nothing good in life is easy, but it is definitely a better way to financial flexibility, a better way to be able to say yes to more, a better way to be able to do business surrounding your mokos, your children, families. There's no business that will allow us to do this, but what have in network marketing and what we do allows us to embrace who we are, and they invest the support, the practical support that help us achieve the goals that we want to achieve in our business, that reflects in our bank account. And as we help others, that does happen as well. So if this is something you feel in your heart that is what you've been looking and searching for, do reach out. If it's anyone's story tonight, to mention it, as we will make sure that we pass on to the person who shared that you inspired, to make sure that it encouraged them as well, that they keep on the mission. So thank you everybody for being a part of the Robust Life event tonight. You guys have a very blessed weekend, and in everything you do, may it succeed. Until next Friday, bye for now. Thank you everybody who shared.